Senator Thune.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And Senator Johnson has stated it well, but I also want to join him in congratulating Jonathan and welcoming him to the committee, and look forward to him being confirmed to this important position. I want to thank our other noms for their willingness to serve as well. And these are important jobs. But there are few people in public service today, Mr. Chairman, who have a better understanding of rural issues, particularly telecommunications issues, than does Jonathan Adelstein. Jonathan, as Senator Johnson noted, has served on the Federal Communications Commission for the past 7 years. He was confirmed twice by the United States Senate, both in 2002 and 2004, to that position. He has been an outspoken advocate on behalf of consumers and carriers in rural America, whether it's spectrum allocation or universal service or broadband access. Rural consumers could always count on Jonathan's leadership within the Federal Communications Commission. And I think it's very fitting that he be nominated to serve as Director of the Rural Utilities Service, particularly as the RUS begins to deploy $2 billion in rural broadband assistance. His experience with rural telecommunications issues is going to come in especially handy and I think prove to be an invaluable skill set as he comes into the job. High-speed broadband is key to economic development in rural areas. It's absolutely essential that as we distribute these funds, that it be done in the most efficient and effective way possible, particularly in unserved and underserved areas. And I am confident that Jonathan is the right person for that job. Before serving as on the FCC, as Senator Johnson noted, Jonathan had a very distinguished career here on Capitol Hill, working legislative issues for a 15-year period, dealing with telecom, housing, transportation, financial services, and prior to that was a teaching fellow at Harvard University's Kennedy School of Government, and also at Stanford as a teaching assistant in the Department of History. He's got MA and BA degrees from Stanford University, so terrific academic background, and I believe his diverse experience makes him uniquely qualified for this position, and particularly when you look at the important challenges that we have in front of us when it comes to rural infrastructure programs in this country, whether that's water, electricity, telecommunications, you name it. So, Mr. Chairman, this committee has a long history of bipartisanship, as does the Adelstein family. Jonathan is originally from Rapid City, South Dakota, where his father, who is with us today, Stan, serves as a state legislator as well as a successful businessman and philanthropist. The Adelstein family has a proud tradition of public service, and I want to welcome Jonathan as well as his family members, his wife Karen, and his children Adam and Lexi, to the committee today as well. They live here in the Washington, D.C. area. So, Mr. Chairman and Senator Chambliss, I congratulate Jonathan on this nomination. As I said before, I can't think of anyone more qualified to perform the important duties that are associated with this position, and I hope that we will quickly confirm him into the job so he can begin going to work. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.